Hello. So what you're gonna be watching right now is part 1 of us reacting to Twilight. Part 2 is gonna be up pretty soon, maybe in a week or maybe less if I'm gonna be done with it sooner than that. Anyway, enjoy.
Yeah. You're gonna have to let me sit down.
But dying in the place of someone I love seems like a good way to go.
My assistant is here, off camera.
Hi.
Because she doesn't want to be in front of a dirty mattress.
Instead, I'm sitting on a dirty fold-up chair.
Anyway.
I would miss my loving, erratic, harebrained mother.
Loving? And she's such a dickhead. She was cleaning and paying the bills and everything while her mom was just like fucking around with her boyfriend.
Was that confirmed in the book?
Uh-huh.
Damn, why did I romanticize that then? You know what? I think I was like, oh wow, I really relate to that.
Population, 3,120 people.
3,000? How did they
Get this to 70k likes and we'll go drive to Forks.
Literally.
We will drive to Forks and stand in front of Bella Swan's house.
Yeah.
You know what? Charlie is the only cop that I like.
In the movies, not in the books.
Why not?
I genuinely forgot about it because I haven't read the books for so long. But then on TikTok, again, Twilight Renaissance on TikTok, there was like a few videos where people were like explaining why they don't like book Charlie. I forgot about it, but then when she talked about it, I was like, oh my god, yeah, true. Basically, Bella does the same thing as she does for her mom, for her dad. Like, she cleans. Even though for 17 years he was doing everything himself, when she came, he moved all of his responsibilities from his shoulders onto hers. And then on the day of her wedding, she cooks and cleans for him. And he doesn't even say thank you or anything like that. Like, she does it all the time. Like, it's just like a thing that she does.
Okay.
But the worst thing he did was congratulating Jacob on kissing Bella against her will.
No.
And then telling Bella that she needs to pick someone her own size if she was gonna, like, punch them. After she breaks her hand.
I was gonna cricket a t-shirt that said Team Charlie, but never mind.
Team Movie Charlie. Because in the movies, he's great.
That's too much vinyl, girl. We have a budget.
Just do it the way I do it. Print it out on a piece of paper and stick it to a shirt.
Time you gotta stop, just let go and get crazy and do the fun. Let's take a little break, everyone now.
True.
Yeah.
I thought we were upgrading.
I mean, this whole situation is already ugly as hell. Like, we're not getting better. I think we're gonna try.
What is that? Sorry. Why the fuck is she holding the cactus like that?
Hey, people.
You're telling me you brought that cactus all the way from Arizona?
That doesn't make any sense. Because even if it's like her favorite cactus.
No, it makes no sense.
It's very small. It hasn't been around for that long with her.
Remember the parody? Have you seen the parody Twilight where she's holding the cactus and it's fucking huge? It's like the size of that.
But it would make more sense. Because that means that she's attached to it because it's been with her for a long time. This little fucker?
I know.
Are you kidding me?
She's wearing a gray long sleeve thermal under a plaid cap sleeve utility button up top. I'm pretty sure both are from American Eagle.
Probably.
No, I'm like almost 100% sure. Because I'm on Bella's closet as bella-summit.tumblr.com.
Right now?
Yeah.
That's a real deal.
It's kind of a vibe.
I think I'm not usually a fan of short sleeve tops on top of something as thick as this. But it doesn't look bad.
It doesn't. Kind of like the bag.
I don't know. I think that Kristen Stewart is kind of pretty. I feel like we didn't talk about it enough back in the day.
No, Kristen Stewart is beautiful. Still
I feel
beautiful.
Like she got too much hate for her portrayal of Bella. Bella is so fucking basic. Stephanie did not write a lot of like characteristics for her that are very unique.
I love him so much.
Jacob?
No, Charlie.
Charlie?
Like, why is he kind of cute? Oh, you!
Growing up is like slowly getting into Charlie. Like, the older you get, the more you're like,
wait a
Charlie?
second. Charlie?
Why is he kind of cute though?
Wait, why is Charlie boxing a man in a wheelchair kind of hot?
6-inch pumps, play with his balls, dunks.
This is perfect.
Perfect. I love the surfer dude. This is perfect.
Wig install on Jacob, terrible. Thoughts as a wig wearer?
Okay, first of all, I want to say that I'm a terrible wig wearer. Just to kind of like tell you not to judge me too hard. I'm gonna judge him right now, but don't don't judge me too hard when I'm wearing my wig really terribly. Just ignore it when I'm doing it. But here, on the other hand, because he had a hairstylist, why does he not have proper edges?
That's
His
why
hair is literally like
It
a
looks-
helmet.
it looks sharpied in. It looks like a man who has a receding hairline and they
my
sharpied in
God.
the widow's peak. You know what I mean?
You need to have some baby hairs. You need to have a little bit of mess, especially it's a guy. Like, how would he's not gonna gel it down. He's not gonna be like diligent about his baby hairs. Like, come on
True.
now. But it looks like he just like gelled them down perfectly.
Yeah, it's bad. He takes second place after Alison De Laurentiis in her.
Nice ride.
Thanks.
Okay, wait, stop. Isn't this the guy who
Runs her over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, right? So was he trying to be a dick there, or?
He accidentally runs her over. He
He was
wasn't
like-
trying to.
Yeah, he was like, "I'm sorry, Bella," but like in the beginning, is he trying to roast her for her shitty truck?
You know, I'm not sure because based on her reaction, actually, you know what? I feel like it's like a litmus test. Were you bullied or not?
Jesus.
'Cause it's like, would you just like take it as a compliment or not?
Me?
I would. I would just be like, oh, thank you, man.
I actually would take it as a compliment too. So
I
nice.
just go about my business. Or like how delusional you are, you know?
Yeah.
Like, but everyone's like
We need
paying
all
you
the.
compliments.
I don't hear sarcasm. Irony? Don't know it. Everything, all compliments, good compliments. In between Eric and Bella, you see the guy who is like, nice truck. Literally look back at her. Him right here. Look at that. And he like shakes his head. He's like,
Oh, what
So-
the fuck?
I'm gonna take that as that compliment in the beginning as irony. He did it on purpose. He hit her on purpose. On purpose. He did not like her. That was on
He
purpose.
decided to become a felon
That-
because he didn't like a new girl.
the animosity is clear. Question: why is Teddy Grahams 1 delicious and 2? Why did the Teddies only have 2 poses?
I have a master's degree in American literature.
Like, what was the rationale behind that?
Well,
These are the questions that plague my mind.
this is the mind of a killer.
That's why they kicked me out.
You're good.
That's so funny.
These kids really don't get any entertainment over there. Huh?
Dude, but why is Jessica so real? You're so funny. Like her voice.
Not this bowling shirt.
Okay, honestly, when I was young,
Don't start.
don't want to get roasted, don't want to get fired, but
No, you can honestly support what you want.
My girl.
this is what I'm saying. Here he is again. Everyone is fiending for her. Anyways,
Is that common in small schools or something?
she is beautiful, but I mean, so is
Jessica.
Jessica and what's the other girl's name? Susie Crabgrass from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Oh, her name is Angela in Twilight.
That's why I was like, who the fuck are you talking about? Like, I knew
Angela.
that you were talking about her, but then I was like, I think her name was different.
Confused about this guy. And also, don't be kissing people without consent.
Yeah.
Future's dead, Angela. Don't bring it up again.
It's okay.
I got your back, baby.
Oh, I hate all of this, and this is very high school.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the iconic moment is coming!
Who are they?
They're all together. Like, together.
Ew, I hate that.
I'm not even sure that's legal.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's weird.
Thank you, Jessica. The only sane fucking person in the city.
Alice, she's really weird.
Queen. Shut up.
It looks like he's in pain.
Lucy.
I lied, he's sexy! But honestly, in these days, I'm more into Kristen Stewart.
Honestly, I like her femme look more than her butchy look.
I love her butch look.
I think most people do, honestly. And
No.
I get it. This is
She's
iconic. This is iconic.
You stink.
Two baddies, one Porsche.
I love that she checks herself.
I know. The wings. Like, can you stop fucking staring, dude? You're weird.
in the book, in the Midnight Sun, apparently he was like planning how to kill her and then everybody else in the room to get rid of the like evidence. For her, technically speaking, people cannot say no to vampires. Like if the vampire pursues them, like romantically, they're like very, very, very attracted to those vampires. Right. And it's because of the scent again, but the scent of their venom.
So does she even really like him?
That's the thing. So like a lot of like people who are like really into Twilight and have been into Twilight for a long time, they're like kind of talking about it like, did she actually have a choice?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't sound like it.
Oh my god, wait. You know what I'm thinking? Okay, is this Stephenie Meyer's cry for help? Wait, what church is she part of? LDS?
I don't know.
I think
she's a Mormon.
I think it's the LDS church.
I don't know the types, honestly. Yeah. There's way too many. Americans just keep on coming up with new Christianity. Every 2 seconds.
But if it is, that's a weird fact to put into the lore.
Her shielding abilities. As far as I understand, they don't really expand on scent and on like the attraction to vampires. But to be honest, Stephenie Meyer, she keeps on saying things that contradict each other in terms of science of her lore.
Doesn't even matter.
Why did she get so like bothered by him too?
Because he's the only guy that wasn't like mine.
He was like, ew!
I plan to confront him and demand to know what his problem was.
Okay, that's slay of her.
What's wrong with you, Emmett? You fucking freak. I would do it too, honestly.
True.
But I confront everyone all the time for no reason. Yeah. It looks like they're part of the like Cats the musical.
Jumping like it's so theatrical.
How you liking the rain, girl?
Sorry, he's sexy.
He's looking like he's got like severe IBS and he's
This is very sad. Please, sir, may I have some more?
Hey, one more?
The 10 chips she gave me and the whole bag she has currently.
I'm eating very slowly.
Ladies first.
Ladies first?
If a teacher were to offer me a golden onion, I would literally have walked out.
I wish I could, especially because my bio teacher in grade 12 was the creep.
I had a teacher like that too. He left the school with the girl.
Ew.
Yeah.
Any cold, wet thing, I don't really...
You're about to.
My little Shrek.
It's happening.
Sorry, why is he just like watching it? It's so weird.
I know. Oh no, you know what? They did it on purpose. So she's like, she saw him really far away.
Why do they have to make him the bad guy?
I'm sorry, Bella. I try to stop.
Because they're racist. He's like the only black guy in the school.
Sorry, said high key. Dude, how's this motherfucker younger than me? Eh?
Oh my god.
Is he supposed to be like 24?
I'm so sorry, Bella. I'm really...
He's just trying to apologize. He lost control of the car. It wasn't like him. He wasn't drunk or something.
Right? Wait, I'm T. Carlisle. I kind of like all the dads. What is that saying about me?
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Oh, the gaslighting scene.
How did you get over to me so fast?
And also this blue tinge lighting. I don't know.
No.
No, I wasn't. You hit your head.
Do certain things.
You know
or
what?
believe in
his
certain
lipstick
things.
is like so distracting.
Thank you.
The color that they chose, it's the one that collects at his waterline. It's bothering me.
That's what you're focusing on.
yeah, I couldn't even hear what you were saying. I was
and
like,
he's
oh my
fucking
god.
gaslighting her right now.
And I'm like, dude, your lipstick, you need to change it.
You're like, that peony pink? No. He was actually there.
Yeah.
Look at you, huh?
Jasper is so pretty. Too bad he's a fucking Confederate soldier.
You at least watch where you walk.
He's acting like he's literally like 14.
I mean, why didn't you just let the van crush me and save yourself all this regret?
Oh my god, this is so dramatic and stupid. Are you kidding me?
Slay queen. Actually, she's my real crush.
I mean, both her and Jasper right now look like they look good.
They are sickening, honestly.
Just Jasper, why does he have to fucking ruin everything with his
Confederacy.
It's insane.
Alice is truly the main character of this series. She literally saves the day every time. She makes everything happen. Think about it. Without her, in the book, without her, nothing would have progressed.
Yeah. But also, her and Edward, like,
their powers are compatible.
Yeah, but
like
also
twin
like,
powers.
they have a little bit of like a god complex together.
I don't even know.
He's so dramatic. You're 117 years old, or like 17.
Edible art?
The forbidden fruit. Stop.
We're
Get overtime. You got a lot of things that you gotta do. Can't take it.
So cute.
We're so shallow this whole time. We were like, oh, he's hot. She's hot. He's not hot. She's not hot. Slay.
Slay.
Victoria's getting bloomerine.
She does, but
In
make
this
it a little
movie.
bit grungy. So like nowadays, like what's going on with
Yeah,
Lorraine right now,
now.
not what was going on like back then.
Did you ever go to prom?
Mind if I come?
What did you wear?
Do you remember what this slit on one side Selena Gomez dress from VMAs like 2014 or something like that?
What color?
Dark blue. It's like all literally open on one side, but it has like
Yeah,
clips, and then it has like a fall off thing
Yeah.
with like a corset underneath.
Oh, slay.
That's what I wore.
Oh,
I got the dirtiest look from every older woman in that
Okay.
establishment.
Okay. Wait, if I get dirty looks from old people, I know I'm serving. I wore a very muted kind of dusty rose pink silk dress, plain in the front, but it was like completely backless on the back.
We both slayed, huh?
Yeah, up to
Oh
my
God.
almost up to my ass crack, and there was just a gold chain detail on it.
Right?
Oh, it's disgusting.
Slay, Bella.
Yeah. All the native people in this film are so hot.
They're very good looking.
Like all of them. Like what the
Yeah,
fuck?
respectfully.
Respectfully, I'm not looking.
I know.
I'm looking, but I'm not looking. Not her walking this fucking alley. What is she doing here?
Girl, run. In that circumstance, would you start running?
I would take out my phone and call someone. Also, I wouldn't run. I would turn around the corner and try to find a place where I can hide in the dark.
Not the mom car.
Distract me so I won't turn around.
You should put your seatbelt on.
Damn it!
I think I should make sure Bella gets something to eat.
He like, there's no direct translation in English, but it's the feeling you get when something is so like sweet, cute, and romantic that it makes you want to like squish something so hard, and that's like the word.
Like it makes you a little angry.
Yeah, yeah. Healing.
Killick.
Yeah,
That's
the feeling
definitely
you get.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that it's making me feel this way. What am I, like 15?
Oh my god, let's enjoy ourselves and be 15. Oh my god. I wasted like 3 years of my life on pandemic and cancer. I can be 15 if I wanna.
True. Honestly, you're right. Me, no excuse.
You can use my excuse.
Let me know.
Oh my god.
I feel protective of you.
Oh, I hate that.
You say you heard what they were thinking?
Why the fuck is she that perceptive? If that were me, I'd been like, you're protective of me? Stop. Stop.
Dude, next time you need to be in front of the camera because this is gold. I zoomed in. This is so cute.
Sex, money, sex, cat.
And then you, nothing.
You have no thoughts, bitch. I don't know what to tell you.
Your brain, empty.
I don't have the strength to stay away from you
I don't
anymore.
have the strength to stay away from you. But when we're little, low-key, that was like so... But now I'm like, okay.
I'm literally gonna reread Twilight.
I'm like a little bit tempted just because like I can reread this without it ruining my mood. Like Hunger Games, I'd get so fucked over by the books.
It's too close to reality.
It's too close to reality. It's too much. Like Joanna and Finnick being sold into slavery because they're like attractive, famous, and kids.
Yeah, it's
Like
so...
that's literally what fucking happens. The capital is the West, and the districts is just the global South that's being exploited.
It'll give your old man some peace of mind.
Honestly, I mean, I get it.
Oh no, pepper spray.
Just take it. He just had his friend mauled by an animal. Like that's what he thinks.
I know. Why is she so hesitant? You
Just
literally
take it because she's so upset right now.
No, but she also just almost got fucked over by a bunch of randos.
Raped and murdered, probably.
Yeah. He's a vampire.
I mean, honestly, at least it makes sense that she found it in like some old book.
Speed.
Speed.
Cold.
Strength. Cold skinned. That's so stupid. This scene in particular is so Showtime level.
Yeah. He's like, oh, she knows.
He looks so creepy. Oh my god, this is so iconic.
This is like where all the lines come in.
Your skin is pale white and ice cold.
Like if you
Say
think
it.
about Twilight, you think about the first Twilight in terms of the style, like the aesthetic.
Say it.
Vampire, you won't hurt me.
Why? Why would she think that? Why would she think that he wouldn't hurt her? You won't hurt me. And he's like manhandling her immediately. This is so British Columbia.
This is the skin of a killer, Bella.
The
Skin of a killer.
Are you serious, dude? You just look like fucking... You just look like a dude wearing Diamond Bomb by Fenty Cosmetics.
Fuck yeah, I have it.
I have it too.
You could outrun me!
That's so funny. That's so fucking funny. okay, we already got that when you stop the truck. You don't have to be doing all that.
Yeah.
Leave a tree alone. This is so clear that she's like enticed by his vampirism.
I've never wanted a human's blood so much in my life.
And she's like, oh, this is so sexy.
I'm here. I trust you.
Why? You hung out once.
My personal brand of heroin.
This is weird.
She's acting like he wants her in the romantic sense.
Yeah, but
But most of it is like, I want to eat you. Not in a good way. Like,
what he
if it was a
wants.
human being who was just like a cannibal, we would be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Because he's like, I'm a vampire though. We're
Yeah.
like, sexy.
The more it's becoming clear that like he just wants to eat her up. So like, does he actually love her? Like, I'm confused.
That's the thing, like, he finds her blood so attractive. Like, attractive in terms of, like, he wants to drink it. But at the same time, from his side, I understand how he could develop something like of an attachment to her, because he was not interested in anyone, whatever. Even with Rosalie, it didn't work. Even though she's already a vampire, she's like beautiful, whatever the fuck, it didn't work. He was interested in her just because of blood, started to pay attention to her, realized he can't read her thoughts, got curious about that, and that's why he got kind of like fixated on her, because she's the only one who can't read thoughts off. I understand why he would be interested, but from her side, when someone who you only had a few bio classes together, someone who you had dinner with once, tells you that he wants to eat you and he runs around really fast or whatever, like, you know that he is an actual vampire, why would she say, I trust you? I would understand if she said, I'm not afraid, for example, just because she's so obsessed with supernatural, or she's like, oh, this is so fucking interesting, like, I'm not afraid, you know? They could have made her bio crazed chick who's like, I gotta study you, bitch, like, this is insane. So they would have like a mutual interest in who they are as like creatures, more than like actually having romantic feelings for each other, and then they're kind of forced to be in each other's presence because they both want to know about the other person, because it's so weird that they're what they are, and then they develop feelings. That would make more sense than her saying this right now. If she was stupid enough to be like, I'm not afraid, that's one thing, but saying, I trust you, come here, I trust you, that just shows me that I think that maybe her attraction is supernatural,
right?
Like, it feels like it's just a human being attracted to a vampire. The way that they explain it in the books and everything is that humans are attracted to vampires. They can't say no. If a vampire pursues them,
he literally just said that.
Yeah. Everything invites you in.
Yeah, he's like my face. He's like my face, my voice, my scent. Like,
it's created because he's a predator. It was created to attract his prey.
Right?
She doesn't know this guy enough.
Yeah,
she doesn't have a motivation on the side. If Stephanie just made her a bio-crazed bitch who's like, you're a vampire, that's a thing, I need to study you, that would make so much more sense why they would spend time together than her being like, I don't care, I love you.
Yeah.
Why would you? He's hot, sure, but he just told you that everything about him invites you and whatever. Even if you have all those feelings, you should still be like, okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, like, I'm questioning.
Like, I am very attracted to you. Now it makes a lot of sense. Like, I mean, like, you are really hot, but there's a lot more of a stronger attraction that I used to experience.
Yeah.
So this is interesting, right? Like,
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Is she hypnotized?
This is what it comes off as.
Thank you to my patrons for supporting me, and the next video is gonna be up soon. Hope you're having a great day. See you. Bye.